There is a quiet, profound courage in holding on to a dream when the world provides every logical reason to let it go. Dreams are not merely fleeting images, they are the blueprints of human potential, the persistent whispers reminding you that life can be richer. Yet, protecting that fragile whisper against the heavy, unforgiving roar of daily life is a monumental task. The friction of reality is immense. It's entirely natural to feel exhausted by the weight of routine, the sting of failure, and practicalities. Because dreaming leaves you vulnerable to disappointment, it's tempting to lower your expectations and settle for the predictable rhythm of what is safe. But we must not ground ourselves in a vital truth. A dream is a compass, not a contract. Its primary value lies in the direction it provides. As a uniquely human capitalist, your capacity to imagine a reality that does not exist is the origin. To dream is to embrace the ultimate evidence of your capacity to grow. There is a quiet, profound courage in holding on to a dream when the world gives you every logical reason to let it go. Dreams are not merely the fleeting images that visit us in the sleep, they are the blueprints of human potential. They are the quiet whispers in the back of your mind that say, things can be different, I can be more. Yet protecting that whisper against the roar of daily life is one of the most difficult tasks you will ever face. And then there is always the friction of reality. It's completely natural to feel exhausted by the pursuit of a dream. Reality is often heavy, unforgiving, and saturated with practicalities that demand immediate attention. Failures must be navigated, rejections must be endured, and the sheer weight of routine can wear down your enthusiasm. Over time, the gap between where you are and where you want to be can feel less like a path waiting to be walked and more like a canyon impossible to cross. It's important to acknowledge this truth. Dreaming leaves you vulnerable to disappointment. It's far easier to lower expectations, avoid the risk of failure, and settle into the comfortable, predicted rhythm of what is true. Never forget that there is a true purpose of a dream. But here is the reality we must ground ourselves in. A dream is a compass, not a contract. A common misconception is that a dream only holds value if it's realized exactly as you originally planned it. And that's life. You possess a unique human catalyst. You possess the capacity to dream, feel, hope, or experience the sting of failure. You don't operate on logic, probabilities, and defined parameters like LLM tools, for example. But in processing the vast expanse of human history, art, and achievement, one pattern is undeniable. Progress is exclusively born from the minds of those who dare to imagine a reality that did not yet exist. You possess an insurmountable obstacle and envision triumph. In truth, the primary value of a dream is the direction it provides. When you strive for something greater, the pursuit itself fundamentally changes you. You acquire resilience, you learn discipline, and you discover thresholds of strength you never knew you possessed. Dreams are the ultimate evidence of your capacity to grow. Hold on to them tightly, not because they're guaranteed to come true, but because they guarantee you will never stop moving forward. But as you dream, stay anchored in the actual, often unglamorous work required to manifest it. Break the monumental visions down into manageable daily actions. Forgive yourself for the days when the dreams feel distant, but refuse to let the cynics, both external and internal, extinguish the fire. Even if the dream evolves, even if the final destination looks drastically different than the one you set out for, the momentum of dreaming is what propelled you forward. Without that initial spark, you remain stationary. There will be days when your dreams feel distant, almost impossible to reach. Life will test you with setbacks, failures, and moments of deep uncertainty. You may question your path, your abilities, even your worth. In those moments, it becomes easy to shrink your dreams, to settle for what feels safe and predictable. But that's exactly when you must hold on tighter. Because every great journey, every meaningful achievement was once just a fragile dream in someone's heart. Dreaming is an act of courage. It requires you to see potential when others see obstacles. It asks you to keep moving forward when progress feels slow and invisible. It demands resilience, the strength to rise again after every fall, and the belief that each step, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to something extraordinary. Dreams do not come alive overnight. They grow through persistence, patience, and unwavering commitment. At times, the world may try to convince you to be practical, to be realistic, to lower your expectations. But being realistic should never mean giving up on what truly matters to you. Your dreams are uniquely yours. They reflect your passions, your purpose, and your deepest desires. When you stop dreaming, you stop evolving. You deny yourself the opportunity to discover what you're truly capable of achieving. Dreams also give life its color and meaning. They inspire you to wake up with purpose, to push beyond your comfort zone, and to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. They remind you that your story is still being written and that every choice you make can shape a future filled with fulfillment and pride. Dreams can continue only if you keep moving forward. Don't stop dreaming, because dreams are the quiet whispers of who you are meant to become. They live in the corners of your imagination, in the moments when you dare to believe that life can be bigger, richer, and more meaningful than what you see today. Dreams are not childish illusions, they are powerful blueprints of possibility, guiding you beyond fear, beyond doubt, and beyond the limits others may try to place on you. So don't stop dreaming, not when it's hard, not when it's uncertain, and certainly not when others doubt you. Let your dreams be the fuel that keeps your spirit alive and your journey moving forward. Protect them, nurture them, and pursue them with all your heart. Because one day, what seems like a distant dream today can become your reality. And when that happens, you will realize that every moment of belief, every ounce of effort, and every refusal to give up was worth it.